How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to be removing my passenger airbag indicator. The very first thing that we need to do is we need to remove this trim piece that's right here. It's fairly easy to get to. You just basically bring your hands down here, your fingers, and you pull out on it just like that, okay? Now, take your thumb, put it over your ignition keyhole, and get your fingers underneath here just like this and pull out again. That'll release the ignition key cover, and we can go ahead and set that aside. And then you just go around the outer edges and you pull the remaining trim. So from here, the only thing we're interested in is this passenger airbag indicator. So we don't need to disconnect anything else. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to bring the trim up like this, and I'm going to need two hands for this. But we're going to remove two screws that are holding the passenger airbag indicator on there. There's one on the left there, it's a Phillips head screw, and then there's one on the right, also a Phillips head screw. So there's two screws in total. So while holding on to the trim, we're going to remove those with a Phillips head screwdriver. Two screws are out, and on the top here, I'll see if I can get focused in on that. On the top there is a retaining harness right there, and you just basically push down on that and pull out at the same time. Alright, so I'll try to get a closer look at this. This is how it works. So basically you just apply pressure to what you can access, and that lifts up on this retaining clip here. Don't push down on the very end down here, because that's just going to apply more pressure. So now that that's disconnected, we have the passenger airbag indicator in hand. Alright, so the install process is basically the same as the removal process, just in reverse. You just take your passenger airbag indicator and your actual trim, and then you want to make sure that the passenger airbag indicator is up the right way, and you set it into its slot. It's kind of hard to see at this angle, but you set it into its slot, and then you put the screws back in. It's going to require two hands to do this. So you can see how much easier it is to wait to plug the harness in until you've got the unit back in with the screws in. Because this wire, this harness here is actually pretty short. So now that that is in, we can go ahead and plug the harness in and then reinstall the trim. So the harness is plugged back in, so now all we do is we just line the trim back up and push it in. It's not too difficult, just go around until the whole thing snaps into place. Alright, so we're back in place now. Now we actually have to get the ignition key trim and line it up like so. Push it in, and that's it. We're all done. So we've removed the passenger airbag indicator, reinstalled it. The job took all of about 5 minutes to do. And that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Take care, guys.